Hello there. It is January 31st of 2025. Today has been much nicer than much earlier on this week. I'll say I'm honestly feeling kind of tired, not gonna lie. I feel like it's very likely it's gonna rain. I don't know. It feels kind of weird because it's like it's daytime, but like it's kind of dark, but the sky's also kind of pretty at the same time too. And I feel like it's gonna rain, but I don't know if it is. There's a bunch of interesting stuff there. I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but nonetheless, I don't mind. I have my umbrella on me anyways. Well, nothing really happened today other than, just not really having anything else after my, work in one class for the day. And Fridays are really nice in that regard. And I already got, some homework stuff done, so that's good. I got to finish up, the essay. I didn't do any work on that at all last night because I pretty much took the entire late afternoon, evening, and night, besides, going on over to dinner and, sleeping at some point and all that, to just work on video, the micro video I did yesterday. So, I don't know. I think I might prefer to just go ahead and get this essay done once I come back from dinner. Go and get it knocked out of the way. I know I already have another essay, another weekly one for a different class. Again, only 1 or 2 pages long. But the document we got to read for that is like 66 pages or something, and so I don't know. I'm just gonna, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll figure something out. Anyways, oh yeah, and by the way, either for this video or for future ones, feel free to turn on captions so you can see what I'm saying in case you can't hear it. And if you also like if you enjoy this video, or any of the other content that I've made, and you want to see more of it, more stuff like that, then feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you can see new uploads. I'm trying to think here. So, I think at some point next week here, in my wellness class, we're gonna have some kind of like swimming exercise or something or other. So, that'll be interesting. I don't know what that's gonna be exactly. Hopefully, nothing too strenuous. I don't know what clothes of mine I'm going to pick out. I don't really have swim stuff at the moment, but I don't know. Although she said you could also use just general, like sportswear or whatever. So, I don't know if I necessarily have that, but I don't know. Have something that could work, I guess. Probably make sure I pack extra clothes, I guess, after that. And because that's on a Thursday, and then I have work like a little while after that class ends. So but anyways, nonetheless, be interesting to see how that goes. So today, I after lunch and I talked with classmate for a little bit because she wanted to continue some kind of conversation that we were having at the very end, last few minutes of class. And it was kind of nice. I don't know. Kind of talked about a few different things. But yeah, after that, I just went back to the dorm. I just watched more YouTube. I mean, I've watched, a bunch of YouTube. And I have, I don't know, around, I want to say around, I don't know, I don't know, like 12, no, 20, about 2,100 videos or something like that. Yeah, around 2,100 videos, 2,100 on my to watch later list. So, yeah, and it'll take a while to get through all of that. But yeah, I like scrolling through that sometimes and just finding stuff. And then I was like, okay, let's do something else. So then I just watched more of, one of my shows.
Walk sign on for all crossings.
On
Walk sign on for
the
all
Pluto
crossings.
TV app. It's pretty good. I've really liked it. I've talked about it a little bit before, although it's been quite a while, admittedly. I don't know. I keep on forgetting that I feel like I keep on forgetting that it exists. I don't know. Or maybe not. Or maybe this was just a long week. I mean, to be fair, it was super busy and whatnot. I will say I don't know if I will do it or not, but it's actually somewhat possible that I might do a I don't know, poem, monologue, something like that, video. I have to go back to the dorm. I don't know if I want to do it outside or in the dorm or not, but it could be nice. But it does feel nice, even though I am pretty tired. It does feel nice to have had a day where I didn't really. I just taken the last few hours pretty easy, pretty nice. Like I said to my teacher today, I was like, being super busy makes you appreciate, the relaxed times or moments a lot more. So, yeah. Nice to chill down, though. Nice to chill down. I don't know what I'm gonna do over this weekend. Besides the normal stuff. But, anyways, I might do another micro video. We'll see. I feel like that's definitely a possibility. I might do another. Who knows? I might do another. Well, actually, I don't even really know which one I'm doing yet, so we'll just see. I don't want to say prematurely, because I feel like otherwise, if I do, I have to commit to it. So, although I don't know, it doesn't really matter. My own choice, anyways. But anyhow, so yeah, maybe a micro video of some sort might be nice. Who knows? Maybe even I might even like trying something like a chess video. Another one of those. Either on, I could do it on either Cool Math Games chess. So it's not very well known that they. Well, actually, I don't even know if that is how true that is. But yeah, Cool Math Games has chess on there. It's I don't know. I don't really. I will say this, and I don't know. Kind of just small personal thing, but on chess.com, I think chess.com does a really good job. And it's honestly, it's a cool app, and I really like their puzzle features. I think that's definitely something I really enjoy. I do those somewhat frequently. Right, but man, it feels so weird. It's day, but it's dark. I don't know. Right, but anyways, I kind of get a little, not like that much, but I get a little stressed out by the rating system on chess.com and on Cool Math Games. And actually, that they don't have like all the extra stuff. It's very simple. You just play the game. You just pick who you want to play against. If you want to play against the bot or a player, or or yourself, and you get to choose level of difficulty and what color if you want to be white or black, or brown or whatever. I don't know. You can also change I don't know. I'm trying to remember if you can change the color of the pieces and whatnot. Although that might be a chess.com thing. I know they definitely have it on chess. I don't know if they have it on Cool Math Games, and I haven't played on there in a while. So I don't know. I mean, I've liked my Minecraft content. But I'm interested. I'm curious to see what I'll come up with in terms of like my non-main stuff. Because I've definitely done like a lot of these daily walk videos. I've done a lot of Minecraft ones so far. I do have interest in other things too. So like I have the one Run 3 Cool Math Game video. Who knows? I might do another one of those. Could be fun. Yeah, so the Run 3, chess, poetry, what else? Well, a few other things perhaps, but anyways. Month has been very interesting, we've had a whole presidential thing going on here in the U.S., Trump in office, and I've not been really enthusiastic about that at all. It's complicated stuff, and I don't want to talk about politics stuff really that much more in this video before I go in. I'll just have this maybe a few minutes, maybe just like a few minutes longer. I'm kind of just liking it out here so far, and just kind of taking my time. It feels very nice to do. Is it sprinkling now? Yeah, I think it is. Well, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so political stuff going on here in the United States. I mean, plenty of that. Sure, going on elsewhere in the world. I'm sure of that. Study abroad stuff. I finished my applications, for the Australia program. So hopefully I get accepted to that. If I don't, it's not in the world. I can always try again later on. Or do a different program or whatnot. Some Minecraft videos I've had, the daily walks, plenty of daily walk ones for sure. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. I don't know how often I felt this way, but and I don't know. Maybe this changes as I, or as people get older. Maybe the years start blending in more and more. Right, and it doesn't really feel as impressive or interesting to be, in January, February, the new year. But yeah, I don't know. It does feel, or I don't know. Maybe I'm just, really liking this weird weather situation right now. Man, that's really pretty over there. I feel like the sun peeking through with the clouds there, just like it looks like golden. Looks very pretty. And you can also hear the birds chirping, and there's some cool little patches in the sky, and you can kind of see some like pink highlight on some of the clouds. I don't know, I just think it looks really pretty. And some like orange over there too. That's super cool. I like that. Very pretty. But yeah. Oh wow, you can yep, the sun is definitely peeking out through there. See that. It's very pretty seeing I'm pretty sure I'm far from the only person who ever has, but ever noticed like how really pretty like a lot of the sun, a lot of sunsets and sunrises are? Like there's just something kind of really special about it. Just, looks really pretty. You get really interesting, all sorts of really cool art and media from it too. So yeah, anyways, back to the January thing, New Year's. It does feel like, it is still, New Year, and I am really curious to see what this year, looks like, provides, what opportunities will be placed in front of me and what things won't. Yes, especially the Australia study abroad trip. That's, definitely one of the big things for sure. But also, job stuff or what my sophomore year will look like of college. I don't know. It's crazy because this is the time where it really is reminding me. It's just kind of it's a very big time in my life for me right now, and for lots of sort of reasons, and it reminds me a lot in some ways of, my freshman year of high school. There's a lot of differences for sure, but, being the first level of, school again, right? Different school system level, whatever, but, it's interesting. It's interesting reliving that. It's kind of, it's not the same thing, but imagine it's maybe a somewhat similar kind of experience for people who, like if you're going back into school, to get another degree or something, or get a higher level degree. Maybe it's kind of what it feels like, or to sort of re-experience things from when you were a kid, but then like feel them in a very different light, good or bad. I don't know. I feel like for myself, it's more so leaning towards the good, although there are, neutral and slightly negative elements too. Oh wow, it's a quarter here. It is. Damn, it's tails. That's fine. Wait, no, what? No, I didn't say it's a quarter. No, it's not a quarter. It's 5 cents. Nickel. Right. And I don't know. It's just interesting to sort of reflect on that, and things feel new, right? But they feel different, and it's kind of both looking back to the past and kind of, moving on from things, moving on from, I don't know how much for myself, but for plenty of people, moving on from past behaviors, habits, mindsets even, and looking forward towards the future. And it's a sort of, I don't know, for me mentally right now, it kind of feels like a convergence of all three perspectives of looking back and seeing how far I've come, and then, living in this moment and seeing how things are different and new, and, also looking forward to the future and being curious and hopeful, and somewhat cautious as to what will come, and I think that even though I know that, I've expressed, either on the channel or in real life, plenty of sort of concerns or worries about, or frustrations with politics or Trump being, president and not knowing what he's going to do, or what, what's going to happen in the political climate of the United States in these next 4 years. Right. But I do feel like a lot of good things will come out for me in this time in my life. I feel like there's going to be a lot of challenges too. There's going to be a lot of things that I will have to persist and learn, and maybe some new interesting relationships, friends, potentially partner, I don't know. Honestly, it was kind of crazy to me when I was saying that, because like, was it yesterday or Wednesday? Whichever one it was, right? I was just walking about, and then I was doing like, wait, this is like normal time for people, my age or at this point in their life to, yes, of course, making new friends, although I think that's not exclusive to any period in their life, but, finding potential partners and dating people, and I don't feel insecure about it. I honestly do not think I need to be with someone to have a great life. I think if I'm single for all my life, I think I could, be great, be fine, right? I could, I don't think that being in a relationship would, necessarily make me happier per se, or, although it could make me less happy, I'm definitely aware of that factor. Happens plenty of times in the world, unfortunately, but nonetheless, regardless, yeah, it would be nice to, to meet, some women, and, see if, we're compatible and all that good stuff. But, regardless, I think there'll be a lot of interesting things in these next, couple of years during my college experience here, and it'll be really interesting to look back on this time in my life and kind of remember times like today, for example. I don't know if I'll remember this day or this video even. Hopefully I will, though. Right, and just remember what it was like looking forward and not knowing, what life was going to be like in the next few years. And I don't know. I'm not overly optimistic, but I am, I'm not like, I don't think things are going to be all sunshine and rainbows and happy-go-lucky times and all that. But I do think that I am feeling somewhat optimistic. Right now, I have sort of, realistic expectations, but I think a lot of good things could happen. Even though I don't know what's going to happen, politically, or what school's going to look like these next few years, classes are, or anything, or just simply what the Australia program would be like if I get accepted to that. Would be, that's huge right there. But anyways, I think I made my points clear enough. I said a few minutes. It's been several minutes since then. Sorry, I'm gonna see, this is like 23 minutes, close to 24 minutes right now long, so I guess I should get going in. It doesn't really matter. I could record this video for however long I want. But anyways, I don't know, that's kind of nice. See, I like, one of the things I know I always really liked with the daily walk videos here is just expressing a variety of thoughts and feelings, and also just enjoy being outside and getting some fresh air, and having stuff that I can look back on in the future. I haven't, by no means have I rewatched all of them. I know I've here and there, rewatched, some of my older daily walk videos from, October, November, or so. I don't know, it's just kind of interesting. Nothing like spectacular, being like, oh, big insights of stuff, it wasn't really that long ago, but I don't know. Maybe in the future I might be like, oh yeah, I see patterns here of stuff that happened in my life. But I'm living in that right now, so I have no idea. But anyways, hopefully good things. And see you in the next video. Bye-bye.